Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Dwayne. I'm making a video that's going to be probably as much for me as it is for you. And that is that I want to tell you my story and kind of tell you where I'm going and what my intent is, what my commitment is, what my passion is, all those things. And I'm going to begin with my story, which was 2011. I had an affair. My wife and I stayed together. We have 2 kids. We stayed together for about a year before she filed for divorce, which she had every right to. And then I went for a few years just running like an idiot, after 20 years of marriage. And then I finally decided that I needed to grow up. I needed to learn some things. So I started to do some self-discovery, whatever you want to call it, where I was, introspection, and did a lot of research on what had happened to my marriage. What happens in marriages that causes someone to have an affair. Men and women both do it. It's not right. I'm not excusing my actions, but what caused it? And I finally really discovered that there was a lot that went on with especially men, because I'm a man. I mean, who else? I wanted to understand how people get to that point where they have an affair. And so I'm not going to bore you with every detail, but I went on a long period of discovery to figure out what happened. I finally decided to write a book, and it was originally going to be a memoir of my life. And then as I talked to people there, said, well, with the message that you have, it ought to be a more of a how-to book, or a how not to book, if you will. And so I did that, and you could pick up a copy of it at Amazon. After I wrote the book, I just had this passion that I wanted to help people. I wanted to help men not make the mistakes I made. And I've talked to a lot of guys in my local area about some of the things. My passion is just to try to help guys not make the mistakes I made. That's really the basis of my passion, is helping guys, move through life, navigate, and learn some of the things that I've learned. And I think my real talent or skill is being able to boil down what I've learned so that it's easier to learn in fewer steps, and really understand how the mind works, how our society has kind of trained us, or influenced our thinking. And so that's my real, I feel like, is my real, I don't know if you want to call it expertise, but the thing that really has is going to set me apart from other people. So really what I'm trying to say here is, in the beginning, I'm going to do one-on-one coaching or personal coaching, where I get on the phone with a guy and help him navigate through whatever his issues are. Whether it's he's in a relationship and he's having trouble, or he wants to be in a relationship and he hasn't figured out how, or his wife has left, or his girlfriend's left and he'd like to get her back, or just dating in general, just some of those issues that men deal with. Because here's the deal, guys. We were never taught how to act like men. Most of us were never taught anything. I know I wasn't. Anything. I wasn't taught anything. I had to just, figure my way out through the world. And it's so hard when you don't know where to start. I've talked to so many people who said, well, why don't guys just do this? I'm not giving an example, but you know what I mean. Well, just do whatever. Well, it's not that simple. If you don't know where to start from, how do you know where to go? You don't even know how to start. I know I didn't. You just get a job, and then you see a pretty girl, and then you get married, and that is not a formula for success with business or relationships. You need to know how the mind works, what women need in a relationship, how their brain works. We always Me and my friends always joked, if a girl says yes, she really means no, and if she says no, she really means yes. And some of that's true, but there's a reason that she says that, right? I mean, so what I'm telling you is I want to be able to boil that down and make it more simple for you, okay? So let me tell you where I want to go with this and why I'm so passionate about it and why I haven't done more. And I'm going to talk more about that too. So how did I decide to do video as opposed to some other media like, podcast or Facebook group or email because on video you can see me. You can see, I hope you can see where I'm coming from and my passion and see my face. You get more from me on video. Let me tell you the other thing about video. This shit scares me to death. It literally scares me to death. I started my YouTube channel, a year and a half ago, and I've done almost nothing because it petrifies me. What are you going to think about my hand movements? What are you going to think about my hair? Do I have too much beard? Do I not have enough beard? Do you not like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? Do you like what I'm saying? Am I sound like an idiot? I mean, it scares me to death. But my passion has finally overrode my fear. I seriously want to do this, to put content out, to help guys navigate through life and enjoy themselves. There is a path to get there, and I can help you with that. I feel like my real gift is when I'm speaking to someone one-on-one, especially when someone's trying to figure out their life. Lives are not that much different. How many of us have had a stepdad or a stepmom or been through a divorce ourselves or have kids and went through a divorce? I mean, there's tons of us. So those things are all similar. It's understanding how the women's mind work and men's minds work and how to mesh those together. Because we are designed to go together. Okay, don't make no mistake, we are designed to go together. But that's my real gift, is speaking one-on-one, speaking to an inanimate object in front of me when there's nobody here is tough. I mean, I just said, it scares me to death. So here's my plan. I have an exact plan. Put out videos on YouTube to help you guys navigate with some of these issues. Number 2, and immediately, and I'm going to start advertising for this, is one-on-one coaching. Coaching you in whatever part of your life you need help with. Number 3, I'm going to have a weekly webinar or a subscription. You'll be a part of it, on a monthly subscription like you do at the gym. Only it'll be this, and it'll be exclusive content that doesn't go to anyone else. And I want to do it in a couple of different ways on video like this. Number 1 will be, if I've discovered something, I'm going to make a video and put that information out. The second thing, and probably more important, is I want to go interview people, all types of people, the whole gamut of what affects a man's life, right? From fashion to health, fitness, dating gurus to marriage counselors. I want men to get, I guess it could affect women too, I don't know, my channel's for men. For you to get a well-rounded idea of what's going on out there from experts in their area. I mean, I want to interview people that do traditional medicine. I want to interview people that do holistic approaches to health. I want to interview doctors about how should we eat and whatever. I want to interview chiropractors because chiropractors and doctors do not agree. One, they think it's woo-woo, and the other one's just poke you full of pills. Well, they probably both have a role. And so I want to put all that out there. So here's my commitment, probably more to myself than to you. And that is, I'm finally at a point where my fear, let me back up. I'm finally at a point where my passion to do this is greater than my fear. And so I'm making a commitment to you guys and to myself to put out a video every single week from now on, come hell or high water, no matter what I got to do. If I got to get out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, if I got to, whatever I got to do, I'm putting out a video every week. And I've got ideas for some others, so there may be more than that, but my commitment is to one a week at the least. If you're a guy that's watching this and you need some personal one-on-one attention from somebody like me that's been down that road, please send me an email. We'll chat about what your needs are, how I can help, and then we can discuss, how much you need and cost and all that. So don't hesitate to send an email. That doesn't cost you a dime. And until next time, thank you. Have a great day.